Punt now by Sadie. Sadie able to get a nice punt off. And it takes a Tiger bounce. Ball goes inside the 10-yard line, settles right at the 9-yard line. And that's where Mays will take over their second drive, 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
1st and 10 Raiders.
You know, Coach, it's actually good when the ball has a lot of spin on it like that because it slows it down a little bit. And that because you don't want to kick it. That wasn't a far punt, but obviously, when you have a lot of spin on it, it slows it down a little bit.
Oh, really? Well, we kind of wanted to travel about another 8 yards, so it'd be under 1. And then
you want perfection.
Yes.
Clarkson 34, North Christian 7.
All right, I am here, and we are going to bring you the game through GHSA and Play on Sports tonight.
All right, Trey Jones with the handoff. And Tigers with the gang tackle that time. Ball carrier appears to be number 32 for Mays High School, who is Eric Farley. Eric Farley, there is a penalty flag on the play. Referees are conferring right now. They're still discussing. No signal as of yet. It's a dead ball. It's a personal foul against Tucker High School. Wow, that's a huge one. That play went for nothing, and he actually may have lost a few yards, but now the referee's going to march off 15 yards for the personal foul after the play by the Tucker Tigers. Trey Jones now with a fresh set of downs for the Mays. He's a senior quarterback.
1st and 10 for Mays at the 24.
Mays, I formation. Jones up under center. Seems to be changing the play from the sideline. Jones gets the change and relays it to his teammates. Tigers blitz from the edge.
Oh.
The pass is off. It's tipped and incomplete. A couple of Tigers had an opportunity that time, including Dominic Sanders as well as number 9 for the Tigers, Dietrich Dukes. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 24-yard line of Mays. 2nd down. This is Mays' second drive. Drive aided by a big 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty call against the Tigers. Mays in the spread offense now with a single back set. Jones back to pass. It's like a screen, inside screen, but the Tigers are able to make a good tackle that time. Looked like Solomon Jackson. No, check that. That was Dallas Rivers, number 25 with the tackle. Rivers able to smell out the screen and make a tackle. Brings up a 3rd down. Looks like about 4 yards to go for the 1st down for Mays. Ball's right at the 30-yard line of the Raiders.
Play picks up 6 yards, 3rd and 4.
Another one of these important 3rd down opportunities that if teams are able to convert, they keep the drives alive. Tigers look like they're only going to rush 3. Well, here comes a blitz. An open receiver in a flat pass is complete. And he's still on his feet. Some bad tackling. The man is still on his feet. Finally brought down right over the 50-yard line. Oscar Moore that time, the receiver. Number 3, Oscar Moore is the senior wide receiver. Wide open in the flat. Able to get the completion and the 1st down, more importantly. Tigers pretty sloppy to begin this game with those 7 penalties. Jones in shotgun formation now. It's an inside handoff. Oh, what a tackle that time. Oh, nice hit. Wow, Dietrich Dukes that time. Dietrich with the tackle.
Following the ball carrier.
32 Farley.
Tackled immediately by Dietrich Dukes.
No huddle offense now by Mays. 2nd and 10. 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting to go in the 1st quarter. Tucker High School versus May High School. important playoff implications for the winner of this game.
So if we win,
Tigers can secure the number 3 seed.
And if we lose,
the Tigers may still.
No, end up being a 4 seed.
Well, no, it's South DeKalb look like they're 4 seed, and Tigers have already defeated them head to head. It's a pass out to the flat, and what a tackle that time! Devontae Reynolds comes up with the stick. Moore with the reception, and Reynolds with the stick. Good read that time by Reynolds. Brings up a third. Looks like about 9.5 yards to go for the first down. Good closing speed. Good hit. I just have to full marks to Reynolds, the cornerback, for that play. Trey Jones, the quarterback, checks his wrist as the play is called. 3 receivers to his left. Look like they're trying to spread out the Tigers. He has the Eric Farley back to him. Back to pass. There's the blitz from the Tigers. And he throws it away. Will bring up a 4th down. Nice blitz that time. And it could be intentional grounding maybe called. The referee himself threw that flag. Referee threw that flag.
Well, there's no one in the vicinity.
There was no receiver in the vicinity, but was he out the tackle box, and did the ball reach the line of scrimmage? So they may pick this one up. Let's see what the referee calls. Oh, he is calling intentional grounding, and it will back him up. That's a loss of down plus 10 yards. But it was 4th down, Coach.
Yes, it was.
But it's from the spot of the foul, so they're going to march it off from the 5 yards from the 35-yard line or 36-yard line. And Mays will have a 4th down ball now on their own 31-yard line, and they're in punt formation. They got off a nice punt last time. Ball's at the 31. Let's see how far he punts this one.
Have you ever seen
Ball's on the 31-yard line.
Have you ever seen a baby blue pirate before, Coach?
And the punt is about to.
4th down and long for the Raiders.
Baby blue pirate.
I don't know. And he is able to get the punt off. It's a short kick this time. But it takes a Raider bounce, and whoa! What an absolute boneheaded play that time. I'm hoping that he recovered that punt, because why would you run in there and jump on that ball? Dominic Sanders. Boy. What was he thinking? The ball was not making that big a roll.
It really was.
Right?
It was almost coming to a stop.
It was coming to a stop. Why run in there and take the risk? Why take the chance?
Highlight reel.
And I see Coach Brian Lamar giving him a tongue lashing right there. And Lamar really getting after his junior receiver and defensive back and kick returner.
And everything. And all around.
We're just going to call him Slash, like the old Cordell Stewart.
Hey, I love Cordell.
You know, now the Tigers with their second drive of the evening. With about 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, a 0-0 tie. Tigers have been called for about 7 false starts and another penalty for 15. So they've a lot of yardage. Pitch outside. Can he get the edge? And Joseph Farrar that time looked like he picked up about 3 yards that time. Brings up the 3rd and about, well, they may have given 4 yards that time, maybe 2nd and 6.
Well, it looks like we're gonna get one more play in before the end of the quarter.
It's about 27 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tigers' second drive of the game. And another false start this time. Wow, Dietrich Dukes this time. Where are you going, young man?
Wow.
And Coach, that's the 8th false start penalty.
False start on Tucker.
And 8 times 5 is what? 40. And you add another 15 for the personal foul.
Yes.
That's
55.
55 yards in penalties so far, the Tigers.
You're almost halfway to a touchdown.
Wow. On 9 penalties, the Tigers have been backed up.
Well, that's in 1 quarter.
And in 1 quarter. Williams, the handoff. Rivers up the middle. Rivers still on his feet. Rivers finally tackled that time.
Well,
Good hit from a defensive back, number 26, Henry Witherspoon, came up, had the final stick.
Well, looks like that's going to be the last play.
And it is the last play. We're into the first quarter. We're scoreless here at Adams Stadium. Dave DeCosta along with Robert Knox. And the Tigers are in a battle, but their worst enemy probably is themselves with all these penalties, Coach. You see the Tigers with 9 penalties for 55 yards.
That's a lot.
It's in one quarter. That has to be some kind of record.
Those are the types of records we really are not trying to earn. I gotta be honest, I'm really liking the mascot of the Pirates down there. Pretty impressive.
Tomorrow night, some more exciting Georgia high school football, and check back this week to find out when and where playoff games will be played in DeKalb County next weekend.
All right, important third down opportunity as we begin the second quarter. Tigers with a third and about 4 yards to go for the first down. In the shotgun formation is senior quarterback Juwan Williams, as sets the wide receiver split to both sides. Williams tries to keep it, and he's tackled. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 4.
Williams tackled for a loss on the play.
Wow. The punting unit finally comes out for the Tigers, and the Tigers will kick it away.
4th down and 5 for the Tigers.
That time, Coach, it looked like Williams made up his mind he was going to run that one before he even checked out if were there any receivers open, you know? And an inauspicious start for the Tucker Tigers. And Mays jumps. What a wonderful play. If that may be enough. I don't know if it's going to be enough for a first down, but it'll be enough to make it 4th and 1, and I'm betting my bottom dollar that they're going to go for it. That Brian Lamar, the head coach, will go for it.
Sometimes during games, these are the moments you must seize, or the opportunity you
Let's
must
see
seize.
if Coach asks for a measurement. It looks like about half a yard.
Yes.
And here comes the offensive unit for the Tucker Tigers on 4th down. Look like they're going to go for it.
Official timeout.
Yep, Williams, number 1, leads his troops back out onto the field, and look like they're going to go for it. There's an official's timeout. I don't know if they're going to make a measurement. I don't think you need a measurement. From my vantage point here, it looked like the Tigers are half a yard short.
I agree with that assessment.
But they'll measure it anyway. Let's see if we can get a nice tight close-up of the measurement. And yes, it's about a yard short. It's 4th and 1, but Coach Brian Lamar has already made his decision. He's going to go for it, Coach. What do you think about this right here at midfield? The ball's right there. Looks like the 48-yard line.
Well, from my guesstimation, it seems like we've gone for 4th down. In these situations early in the year, we've been really successful. So this is a good indication that I believe we will be successful here.
All right, let's see. Let's see if they do another hard count. And this time, Williams, second effort. Let's see where the mark is. The all-important spot. This referee close to this field seems to have given the spot to the Tigers, and the referee on the far side. Let's see who gets it. See, if you can see the referees, one is a yard behind the other one, and Tigers get a favorable spot.
I think the referee on this side has.
It looks like a first down from here, and it's another official's timeout, and they'll measure.
I think they got it.
It looks like they have it from here, Coach. I'm thinking the Tigers have picked it up. It was the second effort by Williams. It appeared they had him stop.
Right now we're looking for the nose of the ball. The nose. And nothing more.
All right. And 1st and 10, Tucker Tigers.
In those situations, you always want to have at least 2 solid plays. And it looks like the quarterback sneak is successful for us.
Well, you know, the Mays Raiders had it well defended. But the second effort from Williams, and it looked like even the third effort, he's able to squirm and get that first down because it was a little dicey early there, like Mays had originally stopped him for a loss. It's a handoff. This time looked like Sanders, a little horse collar there, but Sanders still going. And look at Dominic Sanders fight forward.
Dominic Sanders of all carriers.
Sanders picks up about 4 yards on that carry that time. Somebody yanked his jersey and pulled him back a little bit, said, "Where are you going?" Referees, there seemed to be a foul. There's another penalty on the Tigers. Coach, there's another penalty call on the Tigers.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
And they're being backed up. And that cannot make the Tigers coaching staff very happy.
Seems like we're almost right back where we just were. There goes, we just negated those 5 yards that Sanders, he ran hard for those 5 yards.
Yeah, he did, but it's going to be backed up because of whatever penalty. I didn't see what he called. I didn't see what the signal from the referee was, or the penalty. And it's a very sloppy game. 10 penalties for the Tigers so far. Amazing. Williams with some pressure. Gets away, has receivers open, and throws it incomplete. He had Joseph Farrar, number 7, open. And the pass is incomplete, brings up a 3rd down. Good defense thus far by the Mays Raiders. Tigers are totally out of sync. And you know, one of the reasons the Tigers might not be in such is because the Tigers had senior night tonight. So rather than a normal warm-up and pregame routine, a lot of the seniors came out with their parents and they walked, and it disrupted that. So the Tigers are definitely out of sync. It may take a halftime for the Tigers to get it back together again. Inside handoff this time. Wow, look at Sanders. Sanders still going. Whoa, sidesteps. And look at Dominic Sanders, close to another first down for the Tigers.
He's come to play tonight, Coach.
Wow, you saw that. He sidestepped one guy at the 45, then he took another one down, and it's a first down. Oh, what individual effort by Dominic Sanders. Sanders with a 10-yard run that time for the first down. Williams. Can the Tigers score? It's a scoreless draw so far. Here's Farrar. Good block by Rivers, but nice tackle that time by number 4. Or check it, number 6. Number 6 that time is Jerome Smith with a good tackle that time. Smith able to run down Farrar. It looked like he picked up a nice block from Dallas Rivers, but good defensive play by Mr. Smith.
5'10", 170.
The junior, and more motion this time, and again, the Tigers. Number 12 has to be some kind of record.
They're calling Dominic's number a lot tonight. Wow, here we go again.
Coach, it's another penalty.
Well, don't we kind of say, if you're going to make mistakes, make them now before the playoffs? And we do say that sometimes.
Well, you need this game to get in the playoffs, so you better not make these mistakes at any point from here on in. Once again, Martin Luther King has won Region 6 in 5A, and it's a scramble now for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And another false start. Wow. I don't understand what's going on with the Tigers. This time, Chauncey Rivers number 17, jumped off. Rivers this time. And the Tigers are backed up again. It has to be really frustrating for the coaching staff to have these kind of mistakes.
He's coming out.
After the penalty, 2nd and 20 for the Tigers.
Wow, let's see what the Tigers... Coach, what's your 2nd and 20 call? Let's see if the Tigers go back to the inside screen. But they have single wide receiver out right here. Tigers could take advantage of that. And another
You're kidding
movement. You got to be kidding me. That's number 13. 13 penalties.
False start on Tucker.
I've never seen this many penalties. What is really going on?
Well, we know who did it. 7, because he's coming off the field. Anthony Lewis.
It's not Anthony Lewis. That's actually Joseph Farrar wearing number 7 now.
Oh, I apologize.
Williams back to pass. Has Aminu on the sideline pattern. Broke it up nicely. Good defensive play that time. Made by number 4 for Mays, Isaiah Gibson.
Incomplete.
Seemed like he had Kasim Aminu a little deeper. Aminu appeared to be a little more open that time.
Do you think Sanders waited on that? He should have came to the ball?
Well, a good receiver's always come back to the ball. Now it brings a big third. And, wow. Looked like 26, Coach.
Not a problem.
Inside handout to Rivers. And Rivers for a short gain. Looked like he picks up about 4, but that'll bring up 4th down and the punting unit for the Tigers. What a horrible start to a ball game and a half for the Tigers. 13 penalties. Wow. It's just un-Tiger-like. Brings up 4th and long. Josiah Sadie comes in to punt for the Tigers. Back deep to receive the Mays Tigers, the Mays Raiders. Sadie, plenty of time, gets it off. A nice high kick this time. Fair catch signal, and fumble muff, but it goes out of bounds.
Oh, he got lucky
tough
on that.
break that time. He got lucky. He signaled fair catch.
And he bounced off his chest.
So Mace will have the football. 1st and 10 at the 24.
All right, 8 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first half. Still a 0-0 tie. Tucker and Mays. All right, let's see what the Tiger defense can do. Tigers defense has been known to score some points, Coach. Let's see if they can get a few takeaway from this pass-happy Mays Raider attack. They got a triple Irish trips to the left here in a bunch formation, but it's a handoff to 25. Tigers snuff it out, and they're going to hit him for a loss. Oh, nice play that time.
There were 7 of our players back there.
Looked like Dallas Rivers was the first one. First Tiger on scene. Rivers with a nice tackle. That backs him up about 4 yards. I think they need to throw that play away.
Not for us.
Well, you know, the Mays does. You know.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15.
Mays now with the spread formation. Let's see if the Tigers bring some heat, or do they play coverage?
I would play cover. Let's play zone.
Tigers rush 4, and it's a quick pass. Complete. Pass completed to number 1, D'Angelo Yancey.
Oh, sorry.
Yancey able to pick up, looks like about 7 yards that time on that completion. Yancey with the 7-yard completion from Trey Jones, number 8, the quarterback. Jones now with those yellow shoes is back in shotgun formation. Tigers blitz. It's tipped and incomplete. Wow, Rivers had an opportunity that time. Ball was tipped by a defensive lineman up in the air and looked like Rivers just a step short.
There's been a few of those.
It brings up a 4th
balls.
It's a 4th down. And the Tigers look like they're going to get the ball back as Mays lines is going to be forced to punt here with 4th and 6 at their own 26-yard line. Check that.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Able to get the punt off. It's a little line drive. Let's see if Sanders make a better decision. Look at Farrar. Farrar, he backs away from it. And look like the Tigers are going to begin their next drive on the 30-yard line. 7 minutes. It looks like 6:59 to go in the first half. 0-0 score. And I'm very surprised by the score, but Tigers can't score if they keep going backwards by
penalizing themselves.
Yeah, you know, they must have changed the cadences of the snap calls
I don't know what it is.
For
Maybe
today's
it's
game.
the chill in the air.
I don't know. It is the first really chilly game that we've had this year. You know, it's the first cold game. The other ones have been pretty warm. This Georgia weather you guys got here. Williams. Let's see if we can put it in. And the Tigers get off without a false start. That's a bit. And here's the Rivers. Look like Rivers again. Rivers with some strong running.
Power running.
Rivers been finding the going a bit tough these last few weeks.
I know. I keep wishing he's going to break one, but it's just.
You know, it's been some pretty tough teams back for the Tigers, including Stevenson, Miller Grove, and last week Martin Luther King.
A lot of our opponents have excellent tackling, so they're well coached.
All right, second down, and it looked like 6 after the 4-yard pickup by Rivers. In motion, and another false start. Wow, what's really going on? And this guy was right beside the ball, so I don't see why he's going to jump. Tigers are going on a cadence, apparently not on the site, so they're going to have to make an adjustment. The referees are discussing it, though. Let's see if it was drawn off. A lot of times what happens is the defensive linemen will start to bark out signals before the quarterback does, and that's when they'll jump. So the quarterback will be ready, set, and then one of the defensive linemen go, hike, hike, and that's when the offensive lineman will jump.
They're doing something.
Something has to be. Mays is doing something. I got to believe that the defensive linemen for Mays are barking out the signals. But the referees are definitely conferring, and I have to believe that's what they're discussing.
Well, Jawan's got the play. He's coming back to the huddle.
Let's see what the referee calls. Dead ball foul. It's on Mays, and they have finally figured out what they're doing. That's what they have to be doing. That the defensive lineman, and that's a big penalty now because that should result in it'd be a 2nd and 1. So you'll see one of the officials will be right behind the line of scrimmage there, and he'll be more attentive to see if Mays is doing that, because that's not a legal play.
I wonder how long they've been doing that.
Apparently the whole first half. This is uncharacteristic for the Tigers. Looked like Devin Towns with the handoff, and Towns able to get the first down. 2nd and 1 for the Tigers, and the conversion, and 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Devin Towns able to move the chains for the Tigers.
Towns tackled at the 44-yard line. Play picks up a first down for the Tigers.
1st and 10 at the 44, 6 minutes and 6 seconds to go in and I don't know why the clock is stopped, but they stopped to move the chains. Now it's starting to go again. It's a handoff. Here's Sanders, and Mays is ready for that. Wow, Mays has a lot of people up in the box. They're ready for this running game. Tigers are going to have to air this one out and get some passing attack going, or else Mays is going to continue to force these short pickups, and this time actually knock the Tigers backwards for a 1-yard loss.
Hey, that play when Farrar is in quarterback and Jawan lines up a receiver, hey, I love it. I hope to see it tonight.
Well, let's see if the Tigers are able to get a nice passing attack going here, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men in the box for Redan. And here goes Williams, ready to pass. And, he brought it down, tried to run. And then Williams, once again, abandoning the pass play. His offensive lineman didn't want to get downfield too early because, it'll be illegal receivers downfield. But once again, Williams would like a poor decision. He pulled that one out, and he had receivers that would have broken open. 3rd and 11, 4:50. 4 minutes, 50 seconds and counting, now 45 seconds and counting. Williams back to pass again. Has Aminu down the sideline. Aminu's open. He goes up and knocked down. Good defensive play that time. Number 4, Isaiah Gibson, able to deflect the pass, and it's 4th down.
He went for everything right there.
It seemed like the Raiders had safety help over the top. Good coverage by Gibson underneath, and result, incomplete pass.
Well, he had an opportunity. I mean, the ball was there.
Sadie back to punt now. Gets off a nice punt. Fielded at the 25. And still on his feet. Oh, he got down pretty quickly when he lost his little balance there. Mays will begin at their own 35-yard line with 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Interesting first half. Who would have thunk it? Scoreless draw so far.
Well, there's a lot of football left to play. I believe this next 4 minutes, I think, hopefully we'll see someone score and we'll see our team score. That'll be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly out here. Where's your jacket?
It's right behind me.
You're doing your little rocking motion there, trying to keep warm. How about putting on your jacket? All right. Jones are in shotgun formation. Jones back to pass. Look at inside screen. Tigers are there, though. Oh, nice pick that time. Dietrich Dukes. Smell that one out. Is able to tackle. Play gains about 2.5 yards that time.
Is that when we say someone got tattooed?
It's a little confusion in the Mays backfield. 3 receiver set. Back to pass. Has a receiver over the middle. The big tight end, and he's complete, and he drags the Tiger defender. It looks like enough for the first down.
Shows pass complete to Jamal Holmes.
And it is a first down.
Picks up a first down.
3 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the first half. Mays 0, Tucker 0. Trey Jones now. And his little false start. The Mays Raiders jumped that time. And they'll be backed up 5 yards. What a and as the Tigers know, these penalties are a drive killer.
Look at you, Coach. Got iPhone, iPad. You're all appled out. Be careful, though. I heard those screens can break very easily.
Aye, aye, Captain. Weren't you in the Navy? All right. It's after the penalty. It brings up a 1st and 15. Ball now sitting on the 40-yard line of Mays. One has to wonder, will their passing come back to haunt them? Tigers been showing a lot of pressure, and they show blitz again. Here comes the blitz. That's a run this time, and it's stopped for no gain. It may have lost a yard that time. Tigers with a run blitz. Looked like Dietrich Dukes again with the tackle, the first Tiger there on the play.
3rd and 16.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Correction, 2nd and 16.
I hope we get the ball back. We have 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
A lot of times teams get careless here with these passing games. And another penalty flag. Oh, are the Tigers returning the favor and are making these false
start on Mays.
It's
Wow.
a false start on Mays, and they backed up. Guys, get ready for the halftime show. It's the Battle of the Bands. The Mays Raiders versus the Tucker Tiger Marching Band.
Our band looks very polished. They look a little shiny. They got some sparkles on tonight.
Well, it's the little tassels on their little head helmets there. or
That's
whatever,
new.
You know.
It's senior night. All in.
All right. It's an inside handoff. Surprises the Tigers. Can he break it? He's around the corner. He's finally grabbed and tackled that time. Looked like Duke Shelley with the tackle.
Farley, the ball carrier.
And brings up. Looks like 3rd down.
By Shelley.
They surprised the Tigers that time. Tigers are coming on and looked like it was another blitz. A little inside handoff. Brings up a 3rd and short. It looks like
Play picks up 18 yards. 3rd and
It's a solid run after all those penalties.
Let's see what they do. Will they go to the well again and have another running play? And this time the Tigers jump. And wow.
And give them the first down.
And
it's a present.
That's Big Elijah Shaw. He's being substituted so they can yell at him on the sideline. Look at it.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, okay, there he goes.
Here he goes, and here comes.
Well, I wouldn't run to Coach Adrian.
Oh yeah, Coach
Adrian.
Adrian.
One of the coaches I'd run next to. First down, 1 minute and 26 seconds and counting. Jones, another handoff, but this time knocked in the backfield. What a nice play that time by the Tigers.
We needed that to keep him out of field goal range.
Looked like Kirk Tucker that time with the tackle. And the clock continues to run. Mays has 3 timeouts, but they're not using their timeouts, Coach. It's only 1 minute and 5 seconds and counting to go. Clock management becomes an issue.
Looks like they're not managing anything. They're letting this thing tick.
Jones at quarterback, back to receive. He fires, has a receiver open, and complete, and touchdown, Raiders!
Jones pass. Complete to Rodriguez. Davis goes into the end zone for the Mays touchdown.
Wow. Talk about a quick strike. Now, Coach, this is important. The Tigers are down. The Tigers stand a chance of maybe missing the playoffs because so many teams have identical records. Are tied. The permutations, it could not. Tigers could miss the playoffs if they lose this game.
Well, being a Steelers fan, I know that. I know after we won some Super Bowls, the following year we didn't make the playoffs.
Wow.
It happens.
It'll be a shocker in the new Region 6-5A. Place kick is down, kick is up, and it's good.
Muhammad's extra point is good with 43 seconds to play in the first half.
Wow. An amazing turn of events here at Adams Stadium. The Raiders go on top 7-0 over the favored Tucker Tigers.
I do not want to, if we do run out this 43 seconds, I do not want to be in the locker room when I hear Coach Lamar address the team about these penalties in the first half, as well as giving up a touchdown with a minute remaining in the first half.
Well, and another thing is the fact that the Tigers played some pretty big games the last 3 weeks. Stevenson, Miller Grove, and MLK. Could this be a letdown game when the Tigers underestimate the Mays Raiders? And Mays is coming here and played some really good defense.
Oh, yeah.
Tigers have shot themselves in the foot with about 14, 15 penalties. And, it's not going to help if you keep going backwards. Let's see if Mays kicks it off. Now, if I was Mays, I would squib this one. The Tigers have some speed. I haven't seen Yusef Minor. That's one of the number 2 yet. Where's Minor? Oh, he's injured, huh? And they kick off to the deep corner. Fielded by an up back. Can he get a block? Can he? For Sanders! Sanders looking for another block.
Ooh.
Before he's finally brought down. Sanders had a seam for a moment there.
Sanders returns to the 39. First and 10, Tucker.
It'll be 1st and 10, 34 seconds to go.
Well, at least we have 2 timeouts. That's going to help us out.
Remember that Juwan Williams play you like so much?
I love that play.
You think that'll be a good time where
No,
Williams
no.
lines up at quarterback? Well, it's 34 seconds to go.
Why
It's
not?
a quick strike deal there.
It's always guaranteed a good 20, 30 yards.
If you're not familiar with the play, Joseph Ferrara comes in at quarterback, and Williams, who's an outstanding wide receiver, the starting quarterback, lines up at receiver. Let's see if they go to the Aminu play. Aminu, single coverage out this. And then Williams, quarterback keeper. Williams able to break a tackle. Can he pick up a block from Aminu? He picks up a block and finally brought down.
Timeout.
And the clock is still running. I don't know why it hasn't stopped yet. The first down in high school, the clock stops after picking up a first down.
Yeah.
Tigers take apparently their second timeout of the first half. And with 24.2 seconds to go, ball's at Mays' 45-yard line. Let's see what the Tigers have in store for the Raiders.
We're trying to pick up the spirits of the Tucker faithful.
Okay. Korean rappers.
That was not my music selection. That was Mr. Gabriel Rhodes.
I'm going to have to, break out my iPad.
I wish you would. This new generation.
Hit a little Z or yay. Williams in shotgun formation now. And then once again he pulls it down. And it's fumbled! Oh, and it's still loose.
Ball was knocked loose from Williams.
Let's see who's under that pile. You got a couple of Raiders on top there.
The scramble at the 50.
Let's see. And Williams looked like he was ready to pull it down and run with that one.
I got bad news, Coach.
And it's Mays football with the recovery. Looked like number 42 recovered that time for the Raiders. And that's wow. Talk about a terrible half. Kwame Hooks, the Raider on the spot that time. And you know what, Coach? If I'm the Tucker Tigers coaching staff, I just want this half to get over. Because it's just anything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty miserable right now.
Well, wow. I mean, anything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And, it looked like Williams was caught in two minds. He wanted to pull it down and run, then he stopped and cocked it to throw it again, and he was blindsided. Thus the turnover as Williams with the fumble. Interesting, Coach. Let's see. Mays should go up to the end zone with this one.
I hope not.
Oh, they're gonna throw it long.
I would
Either
throw
that or an inside screen.
Yeah, I would throw it to the 5-yard line.
Will the Tigers bring pressure? And delay of game will be called against Mays, and they'll back up 5 yards.
Oh, that's good. That just saved us. Because they do have those 3 timeouts. They could hit a quick strike and then try to come in for a field goal.
Jones with the empty backfield. Here's Jones, rolls to the right. Sideline pattern and incomplete. Good idea that time. They tried to go to sideline pattern. Boy, that clock kept running for a while there.
Jones pass intended for Gansey. Incomplete.
A little home cooking that time, maybe.
Trigger finger.
4.4 seconds to go in the first half. Mays on top, 7-0. Mays with possession. Second down, 15, ball at their own 45-yard line. If I'm Mays, Coach, I'm taking a knee on this one because if he throws an interception, Tigers couldn't run it back. But Mays, again, Tigers have to win to ensure a playoff spot. Anything can happen. Deep middle, completed. But the time runs out, and wow. What a throw, what a catch. Tyshawn Brown, number 12, with the reception.
Helps his stats out.
Hey, we've reached halftime here at Adams Stadium. Tucker trails 7-0 to the Mays Raiders. And you're listening to Play On Sports webcast of Tucker High School football, part of the GHSA.TV network. I'm Dave DeCostello, Robert Knox, and it's halftime. Please enjoy the bands. As you know, we'll bring the second half to you momentarily. So enjoy.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Let's go, baby!
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna try to dictate to you what you're gonna do on both offense and defense. We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Check when you go pick up your ball.
go pick up my car. It's kind of a rough day.
21 times, actually.
Look at the Pirates. Pirates are down.
The Georgia High School marching band is taking the field under the field direction of your drum major. Taylor, 2 high down, and the Cole be a force of ball. Adam Stadium, this is the 2012 edition of the Marching Tigers. Now give it up for the show. Mays, we want you to keep watching. Dedicated to the senior class of 2013. Adam Stadium, give it up for our seniors. Rianto Harvey, Jasmine Farley, Chantel Anderson, Damian Bush, Barbara Coleman, Jelani Wilson, Donovan Ingram, Anastasia McGriff, Harris McIntosh, Eric Michael Austin, Alex Reed, Clayton Rogers, Richard Roman, and Fred Woods. Adam Stadium, I hear y'all singing. To all the magazines, the hold the lady with gold. Energy turn, hold it by its feet.
You live? All right. No, I didn't. All right.
Kickoff and defend the south goal to begin the second half of tonight's ball game.
The Tigers will get the ball to begin the second half. Here, Tigers find themselves trailing 7-0 at halftime. And Coach, this is one of the few times, maybe the only time, other than the Stevenson game, the Tigers have trailed at halftime. I remember Martin Luther King was 10-10 halftime score.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And we're set for the kickoff.
And
the guy was offside, but no call. Caught by Sanders in the up back. And Sanders, can he get around the left side? Sanders still on his feet. Sanders still juking and jiving. And finally brought down, looked like at the 36-yard line. And that's when the Tigers will begin.
He knows how to get the extra yards, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's very elusive a runner, that Dominic Sanders. Number 5 shirt for the Tigers.
Sanders tackled at the 37-yard line. First and 10 Tigers.
So let's see, Coach. Let's see. Looks like their heads are up.
I'm sure the Tigers got a tongue lashing or something because, let's see if that works. All right, first and 10. Tigers begin this drive at their own 37-yard line. Williams on the quarterback with Aminu. Kasim Aminu split out left. Inside handoff. Well, that's a handoff. This side looked like Sanders is the ball carrier. He's not, gets about 1 yard before he's tackled. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Dominic Sanders.
2nd and 9.
Sanders in the first half. He had 3 rushing yards for 3 rushes for 14 yards in the first half. Handoff, and there goes Rivers. Dallas Rivers rips one off for looks like about 14, 15 yards that time. Dallas Rivers. Ball went from the 38 all the way to the 40, looks like 44-yard line of Mays. So from Tucker's 38 to Mays 44.
And no penalties.
Yeah, there you go. It's a sprint draw this time. It's Farrar. Can Farrar get around the edge? And wow, he's run down after about a 2-yard pickup that time. 60. Farrar follows up Rivers' 16-yard run with a 2-yard run of his own, and he starts to limp. And look like Farrar is injured. Joseph Farrar.
Oh no.
Limps back over to the sideline here. Here comes his replacement.
2nd and 9.
Devin Towns replaces Farrar, who limps off. Will be attended to by the training staff. In a shotgun on 2nd and 8, it's Williams, quarterback keeper. Can Williams get around? He cuts back. Good tackle that time. Williams looked like he gets about 1 yard before he's brought down. And once again, Mays with a good defense, Coach. 10 minutes, 11 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Tigers find themselves in the unfamiliar position of trailing 7-0 at halftime. Important opening drive, wouldn't you say?
Oh, this definitely lays the groundwork for what's going to come in this half. You definitely want to come out strong with a lot of first downs. I shows promise. We got
Tigers got an empty backfield now.
A lot of receivers.
Trips to the left. Long receiver to the right. Sprint left for Williams. Williams pulls it down, looks to run. Runs it up the middle. And there goes Williams. And he gains about 3 yards before he's tackled. Brings up a 4th down. Ball's going to be at the 40-yard line. I think the Tigers are going to go for it.
If he would have bumped it out to the right, I think he would have had a lot more yardage.
It looked like he has some room out there to the right if he kept going right. But it looks like the Tigers are going to punt it. Here comes the punting unit.
Seems like hot cocoa weather, Coach.
And Williams is limping now. The starting quarterback for the Tigers is limping. He goes to the sideline. Looks like he's ready to be attended by the Sadie back to punt. Sadie gets the punt off. There's no return guy there for Tiger. Oh, it takes a nice Tiger bounce. And it rolls. Look like it's going to come dead right at about the 7-yard line. And that's where Mays will begin their first drive of the second half. 8 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tigers trail 7-0 to the Mays Raiders. Seems like things start and begin with the quarterback for the Tigers, Juwan Williams. If he's going good, the Tigers seem to be going good. If he's not, then they struggle.
Well, your quarterback automatically is in a leadership position no matter what.
Offense seems to have a down game. Let's see if the defense can pick him up with a big play.
I have a feeling the defense can. We're bringing everybody up.
Inside handoff. Tackled immediately. Looked like Big Elijah Shaw got his hands on the running back.
Finally, the ball carrier.
You always say Shaw. You always say his paws.
Oh, yeah,
big
get them
paws.
big paws on him. It's Farley, Eric Farley, 32 with the carry. Looked like he loses half a yard on that play. Second down, looked like 10.5 to me. Clock moving. Coming up on 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. In the shotgun is Jones. Jones, Tigers show blitz, and here they come. Has an open receiver in the flat. He catches it, but he takes a knee in us. Oh, wow. Inexplicably, he makes a reception, but goes down to one knee.
I see a penalty flag, Coach. Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
That's somebody's hat.
It's the quarterback's shoes for the Mays.
Oh my
this
God.
yellow, it just freaks me out.
Anyone have the number of a good optician? Optometrist or something.
Yeah, optometrist.
Or something.
Ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist.
Sure, I need some surgery.
Some sort of, and then you get an etymologist, see where you came from.
Whoa, no, I'm good.
And
whoa.
What a bonehead move that time. Looked like Solomon Jackson jumped offside.
It's going to give him the first down, Coach.
Offside on Tucker.
And that results in a first down, and Mays is out of the hole, Coach.
Every time, third down, why not go offsides?
Once again,
third and short.
It looks like the Tigers shooting themselves in their foot.
In their paw.
The penalty, 1st and 10 for Mays at the 20.
Well, that's a real difference maker, because right there you had him pinned inside the 15, third down.
You had him inside. It was a third down. Anything can happen, defensively speaking, you know. Fumbles, deflected, interception. Another inside handoff. He's met in the backfield, and he's going nowhere. Host of Tiger tacklers coming. Looks like Farley again, the running back for Mays. Farley loses about 5 yards on that carry. Defense not playing too bad. They gave up the one big pass play for the touchdown, but other than that, the defense has not played a bad ball game. It's the offense that seemed to be out of sync. Is it the Tigers? The Tigers, of course, with these look like 17, 18 penalties. You know,
and counting.
And counting. Shotgun formation, flanked by Farley. Quick pass, wide receiver screen. He's hit, but not down. Finally, he's brought down. Looks like he gains about 1 yard that time. He took a nice little pop. Oscar Moore, the receiver that time from Trey Jones.
So here we are, Coach. We're at third down again.
Play takes up 2 yards, 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13. Another big, important third down play. Will the Tigers bring the heat in the form of a pass rush, or will a blitz, or will they play coverage here, Coach?
Like I said, well, they should look out for the screen.
Well, let's see what the Tigers do.
Here's where it comes to chess
Tigers
match.
rush 4.
Uh-oh.
And here goes the quarterback looking to keep. He has a receiver. It's deflected. What a play that time by the Tigers. Looked like it's Devontae Reynolds that time, number 23, with the deflection. Reynolds with the sparkling play forces the 4th down punt. Devontae Reynolds, the junior. He's also one of the point guards for the basketball team.
Oh, he is.
You know, basketball season starts next
Tuesday.
Week. Yes.
Yes.
I think it's Thursday for the Tigers, though, but most teams start next Tuesday with their first game for varsity.
We have a lot of home games early on in the season.
Actually, it's the other way around.
No, we do.
The first couple weeks here, at least the first week, the Tigers are on the road. Punt formation now, but here's another flag. Let's see if we can back them up another 5 yards.
Well, I'll show you on Monday that you're completely wrong, but you're thinking about last year's schedule. Remember, Coach, they flip it.
False start on Mays.
False start call on Mays. They'll back them up. Get the punt off. Look like Sanders. Sanders, the up back, gets a block before he's tackled. Good play that time by
Sanders with the return for Tucker.
the Mays punt coverage team.
Dominique's not too happy with that return.
First and 10 Tigers at the 46.
Tigers' first 3 games are on the road.
Okay,
And
well,
then
that's what I meant. There's a lot of
followed
games.
by
4 at home.
4 at home in a row. Okay. So we'll see.
Well, I was putting the schedule in today into play on.
So it looked like our first broadcast may be the North Atlanta game on December 4th. Here's Rivers around the right side. Dallas Rivers still running hard. Rips off about 20 yards that time. Looks more like 16. No, it is 20. Rivers with a 20-yard run. It's first down, and that's the kind of running we like to see from Dallas Rivers, Coach.
That's going to energize the crowd.
All right. Look like Tigers went to some old smash mouth football again. Let's see if they can pound this one in and equalize this game. Sanders now. Sanders, can he get around? Sanders still on his feet. One man to beat, and Sanders finally tackled, but not before he picks up the first down for the Tigers. And the most impressive drive of the evening so far by the Tigers, Coach.
Yes, he did pick up a first down. And so far, 2 good runs like that will definitely motivate your offense. Hopefully they pay attention and not jump off sides because they are in the red zone.
13-yard pickup for Sanders that time. Williams under center now. It's inside handoff to Rivers. Rivers hitting the backfield, and he's knocked backwards. Look like he only lose a yard on that play, Coach.
Rivers, the ball carrier.
Brings up, looks like he lost about 2 yards. Coach, be a 2nd and 12. Tigers can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Ball now looks like just over or almost the 14th. More like 15-yard line of Redan. Coach, I think a pass to the tight end, Chauncey Rivers here, might work in the back of the end zone. I've seen the Tigers do that a couple times.
The old slant route?
Well, it's a run option for Juwan Williams. He'll roll right and have Rivers come out the back of the end zone. Oh, it's inside hand, Devin Towns. Devin Towns with a little nifty move. Towns still on his feet. He's finally dragged down by his ankle, but not before. He picks up about 8 yards that time. Give him about 7 yards, brings up a third. 3rd and 5 for the first down. Ball now at the 8-yard line, or more like 7. So, interesting. This is definitely 4-down territory if they don't get the first down on this.
I agree. There's not been a lot of scoring going on in this game.
This will either be Rivers with a little power run or
Williams,
quarterback keeper. And it is Rivers. Rivers still going. Rivers on his feet. Tacklers bouncing off. And Rivers is in the end zone for the touchdown for the Tucker Tigers.
Well, I was going to cue you some music, but looks like
Woody left us here.
Woody left us. So, and obviously his screen's probably blocked because that's what kids do.
That was an impressive drive that time by the Tigers, keyed by a couple of big runs by Dallas Rivers, including that last touchdown run for about 8 yards.
Stephen Duffy to attempt the extra point.
Stephen Duffy with a point after touchdown now to equalize this game. It's all important.
Very important.
Kick is down, and it's up, and it's good. And the Tigers have tied it up, 7-7. And finally, some life from the Tucker Tigers. So, Coach, that was one crazy play. So, why don't we do a little crazy train?
Oh, I definitely. Once again. Well, it was sad to see. We'll see what it's going to be interesting to see what the Braves are going to look like next year without Chipper Jones playing third base. This was his song. And don't forget, tonight we have the Miami Heat. They're at Phillips Arena at the Highlight Factory, taking on our Atlanta Hawks. I'm thinking about going to a game, Coach, Atlanta Hawks game. I'm going to take my PAs with me.
Oh, good luck with that one. Don't lose any of them.
I'll try not to. Well, half of them will show up late, and obviously they won't have any money for food, so I'll end up dropping another $30 on my pocket.
Yeah. Well, last time I went to the Hawks game, I tried to sit courtside, but they asked me to play, so, that's real frustrating. I came to relax. I didn't want to play, but they needed somebody to guard D. Wade.
What if I told you we played a little basketball today, me and my PAs?
Yeah, I was wondering why you were a little late.
No, that's because my car was broken. I was waiting for my wife to come pick me up, but she was busy doing whatever she does.
Yeah, I heard you got a 1998 get out and push. Kickoff and he's gonna get. I looked at my little face mask and it might add 15 onto that run.
As I always say, Coach, it's unintentional.
Penalty flag on the return.
Unintentional. Did you see my brand new iPad? It's smashed. Thanks to one of your PAs.
Sandra Langford, she said that this is your second iPad.
Yes.
You're rough on iPads.
Well,
And women.
I was packing up my binoculars.
Yes, I heard.
And one of the PAs handed me my iPad, even though I wasn't ready to receive my iPad. So I carelessly placed it on the step.
Well, I did address that at our meeting today. I said we don't need to be in a great rush when we're cleaning up. We need to be methodical, okay? We need to have a game plan. Just like the Tigers out on the field right now. Whoa, that was serious penalty.
Let's see if they can answer the Tigers came out with a nice drive, resulting in the touchdown. Jones now. Back to pass. Fires. It's complete.
Tight end.
Wow. Picking up about 14 yards that time. Jamal Holmes that time. Holmes with the reception for. He had plenty of time to pass that time. Tigers might have to put a little more pressure on that quarterback.
Well, I think we've seen that play before. 81, tight end. Senior, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Wow. Jones back to pass in shotgun formation. He feels the rush. He's escaping, but not. They're calling it down.
Yeah,
the ball came out.
Yeah, his yellow shoes were down already.
The ball came out, but the referees called the play dead. He picks up, looked like about 3 yards on that quarterback scramble that time. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Ball over midfield now in Tucker territory. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Like it's very quick third quarter, Coach. It's just over 2 minutes left.
It flew by.
Three wide receivers to the right. Well, actually 4. And a little motion that time. And they'll be backed up 5 yards. It looked like the left tackle moved for Mays.
You'll never hear me say that these referees do not earn their paychecks. They're earning it tonight.
If they got paid by the penalty, there'll be some rich guys tonight.
Have we hit the century mark? Have we hit the 100 yards of penalties against us yet?
I don't know. Did our statistician, PA, keep track of that?
I wonder how many yards in penalties we have.
I see him over there yawning, Coach. He's yawning.
He won't be yawning on Monday night when the Steelers take on the Chiefs.
Yeah. I think the Tigers can beat the Chiefs right now. Here's Jones with another scramble. He's chased down from behind.
You know what our players need to do, our defensive players? They need to play like the Bears.
Like Solomon Jackson that time with the play.
Trying to punch that ball out because the quarterback for Mays is holding that ball, kind of.
Yeah, very loosely.
Very loosely.
Ball security doesn't seem to be a priority for this guy.
You know, a lot of quarterbacks in high school do that. It's always worried me.
It's third down and about 10.5, almost 11 yards. Important third down opportunity as we come up on 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Score tied 7-7. Jones back to pass. Here's the pressure. Can he escape? He's tackled. Oh, what a play that time. It's going to be holding against Mays. I think the Tigers going to deny it, but big Elijah Shaw got a big paw in there and tripped him up and just pulled him to the turf. And he's being held all the time. So it is a holding against Mays. The Tigers should decline this one, and the result will be a fourth down, and it should be a punt decline. It is declined.
I see Coach Lamar. He's declining. He took like a good minute of waving his hands back and forth.
A minute, really?
Well, yeah, 45 seconds.
All right. 1 minute exactly to go in the third quarter. Score tied 7-7. Very nice defensive stand by the Tigers after giving up a couple first downs. Back in punt formation. Watch out for the little trickeration here because he's not the normal 15 yards back. Tigers bring pressure. It's a little awkward kick. There's Farrar. Farrar trying to slide through. He's tackled, but he brings it up to the 32-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will begin another drive. This is the third drive. About 34.6 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I'm watching Farrar because I want to see him. Earlier, he hurt his ankle, and I'm just making sure that he's still in good spirits.
He's banging his helmet there for whatever. I don't know. What is that going to do?
Tradition.
It's pretty chilly out here, Knox.
Yeah, it's a bit nippy. I'm getting looks.
It's 48 degrees, but it feels like 46, according to the weather bug. It's another handoff. It's Sanders. Sanders. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
He may have lost a half a yard.
He'll get it back in the next play. Oh, we're 20 seconds away from finishing this quarter.
Yeah, I told you, quarter flew by. That third quarter really flew by because there was a lot of running plays, and it wasn't a lot of stoppages.
Well, the person who's running the clock doesn't like to stop the clock.
Well, it's cold enough.
We're almost at a running.
All right, it's the fourth quarter.
All right.
We've reached it. It's 7-7.
I see all the Tigers. They have their four fingers up. I don't see a lot of our fans. My PAs, they refuse to do that.
I think he doesn't have his four fingers up because I think he's holding a Snicker bar or something.
He usually does.
He's still yawning over there. He's yawning. He must be tired. The last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook in it.
He can't be cold because he's got plenty of insulation. Yes, we are talking about Devin Freeman. I call him the human bowling ball.
When he goes to the cafeteria for lunch, he has a lot of snacks in his hand.
Yes, he does. He does attack the vending machine with fierce quarters, rapid quarters. Devin, you usually carry what? How many? Like $3, $5 worth of quarters on you at all times?
What are you, going to the Marines? You got to carry rolls of quarters for vending machine on the way. All right, Tigers take over now, Coach. It's in the second down, 11. Balls on their own 31-yard line. Important drive. The quarterback asks for the band to stop playing.
The band refuses.
They stop now. It's a quick pitch and into the backfield. Wow. Somebody missed the blocking assignment that time. Looked like they dropped the Tigers for a 5-yard loss.
I blame the band.
I blame the offensive line. You got to block somebody. That guy came through there without being touched. That cannot happen.
Brings up third down and 15.
All right, look for this pass formation now and the quarterback keeper. What say you, Knox?
I don't think the quarterback keeper has been very successful tonight. So what about a short pass? What
Inside
about
screen? Oh, they're going to run this one sprint right.
It's going to be Dallas Rivers. Nope. It's going to be a penalty.
Oh, wow. Let's see what this call is going to be. When they stop it, it's usually on the offense. Another false start penalty. Well, I think we've reached the 20-something penalty call against the Tigers tonight. That has to be a record. It brings up, look like third and about 20 now, Coach. Tigers go spread. Back to pass Williams. It's a screen. They're setting it up inside. Complete to Sanders. But once again, terrible blocking. Mays able to sniff that one out. And Sanders tackled for no gain. Looked like about 2 yards that time. It brings up a fourth down, and here comes the punting unit.
It is crucial to get a good punt off. With a game, when it's tied like this, late, you need to have field positioning is very important.
They're playing the field position game now. Sadie back to punt. Josiah able to get one off and gets a good one off and backs him up to like the 40. There are a couple of tacklers there for him. He backs up another 5 yards. Nice tackle that time. Looked like Justin Hughes, number 32 with the tackle. Justin Hughes for the Tigers. Yancey was the returner, number 1.
And he helped us out with an extra 5 yards.
He had it at the 40, but he just went back trying to gain more. You know.
What do coaches tell you? Don't go backwards.
Don't be greedy.
Always go forwards.
North-south runner, not east-west. Let's go north-south. He went south that time.
Yeah, I like to just go north.
North to left, go. Remember that old song?
What?
They go north to left, go. I'm dating myself there, Coach.
Well, your age is not that far off mine.
And Jones, inside handoff. Whoa, nice tackle that time. Coming up from his Dietrich Dukes, number 9 that time. Dukes with a nice tackle.
I'm sorry, but I think our defense is going to have to win this game for us tonight.
Let's see if the defense can come up with that big play. You know, when you have these teams that like to throw it a lot, you know.
On the play, 2nd and 10.
Tigers have been known for some thievery in the secondary.
My nose is running.
Can we take it away? And, you know, will you put Juwan Williams back at safety? There's a timeout on the field called by Mays. 9 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We're still tied 7-7. I'm Dave DeCosta along with Robert Knox, and you're watching Play on Sports Network presentation of Tucker High School football, part of the GHSA.TV network.
If you notice, our website has changed slightly. They rolled out the new format on Monday, and we've had a few technical difficulties tonight in which we were trying to bring it to you live, streaming it through YouTube so you can watch it on your mobile devices. But we will have this broadcast up tomorrow morning, and it will be ready for you to watch it entirely on demand.
All right, second down. Look like 10 yards to go. Jones, number 8, in shotgun, flanked by 2 backs. In motion is Yancey. Back to pass. Here comes some pressure. Can he get away? Here he comes. They get him in the backfield for a big loss that time. Solomon Jackson. And it looked like Kirk Tucker. Where's that?
Xavier?
Actually, no, it's
Sugars?
Well, actually, it's number 16.
Yeah, Sugars. Or it was...
No, that's Nick Lundy. That's Nick Lundy.
Nick Lundy.
Nick Lundy and Solomon Jackson with the pressure. Lundy, a 10th grader, called into action. Coach?
Well, maybe he doesn't jump off sides. Oh, they better get another guy down here.
And it's an inside handoff to the Tucker Tigers. Tackle that one for a big loss again. This time it looks like Justin Hughes caught him in the backfield. And that'll back him up another 3 or 4 yards. Brings up a 4th down. And in the battle of field position now. Let's see if Ken Mays get off a good punt to pin the Tigers back. Or will the Tigers, who are lined up at their own 45-yard line, if they catch it there and get any decent return, they should be in good field position, Coach.
Well, I think that Sanders is going to give us that return we want. So let's see.
All right, 8 minutes and 32 seconds. The punt's away, and it's caught by Sanders. Sanders now up the middle. Look at Sanders. He has the edge. Look at Sanders. He's at the 35-30. He's at the 20, the 10. Touchdown! Oh, no, there's a penalty flag. There's a penalty flag. Justin Hughes threw a block at the 5, an unnecessary block. He clipped the legs of the would-be tackler, and they're going to bring that one back. But it will be a red zone opportunity for the Tigers, but look like this one is coming back as the referees are confirming. I saw Justin Hughes, 32, throw the block at the legs of one of them. I don't know what they're going to call. And here it is. Referee ready to give his signal. Chop block called again. There you go. It's a legal chop block. I don't know how it's one-on-one. So normally a chop block is a guy's engaged in a block another, and you can't come take his legs out. This one just went low. Justin Hughes went low. But guess what, Coach?
Oh.
It's still a big return, and the Tigers will begin in the red zone at the 18-yard line. Well, what a return by Sanders.
Who called it?
Well, you know, even a broke clock is wrong twice a day.
I knew you were going to say that. I told the kids you're going to say that, too.
All right, here we go. It's a handoff. Look like Towns. And he goes away for, knocked back by Host. No, it was Farrar that time. Check that. That was Joseph Farrar, the number 7 shirt. He picked up about 1 yard before being knocked back by. And this changes things, Coach. You know, the Tigers do have a good kicking game.
Oh.
So if they're not able to score this touchdown, you know, let's see if Stephen Duffy, the place kicker, can put them a 3 and put the Tigers on top with 7 minutes and 40 seconds and counting in the fourth quarter.
We need to have.
You know what? And that block by Hughes was a little bit unnecessary. It was at the 5-yard line. And Sanders looked like he's about to get in there.
I agree. He had space.
Oh, fumble! Recovered by Williams, though. Tigers had the sprint left play called that time. And the ball was fumbled. And, you know, Coach, again, mistakes continue to plague the Tucker Tigers.
Hey, at least we're still in field goal range.
Are we?
We are for Duffy.
Well, you know, Duffy's range looks like the 30, 35, you know. I wouldn't put it too much far past this right here.
Well, that fumble could have been a season.
It could have been the season. If they picked that up and run it back, oh, man.
Third down, 13 for the Tigers.
All right, 3rd and 13. Williams. It's a sprint right. Quarterback keeper. Can Williams get the edge? Oh, he's caught from behind. And brings up a 4th down. Interesting decision that time.
Yeah, because now Duffy's going to have to.
Did he call Duffy or did he call? Oh, he's calling Weber. They're calling Eric Weber, who has a stronger foot.
Well, since.
No, Duffy is out there. I see Duffy out there.
Well, since Jawan ran right.
I saw Weber grab a kicking tee.
The ball's going to be put on the right hash mark.
I wonder if the Tigers have a trick play here because
now he's got to hook it.
I don't know. Let's see if Duffy has the leg to put the Tigers on top. 5 minutes, 57 seconds and counting left. Down and kick is up. And no good. It's just short. Oh, just short. Wow, Coach.
Wow, that will deflate. deplete a lot of the energy out of your team when something like that happens. But don't get down because Duffy's got a lot more kicks left in him.
Let's see if the Tiger defense can come up big again. They had a nice stop last time. Ball will be on the 20-yard line, and that's where Mays will take over.
Oh, I would not want to be a kicker.
5:44 to go in the fourth quarter. We're still tied. Back to passes. Jones to the flat. And it's intercepted. Woo! Picked off. What a play.
Set. That will bring up Duffy's spirits.
What do we say about big play defense?
That's what we needed.
Wow. This quarterback in this spread offense, you live by the pass, you die by the pass. And that time, right there, Sanders, Johnny on the spot. Or should I say Dominic on the spot.
How many times has Sanders bailed us out during this season?
Yeah, he's been having a spectacular season.
And he's got one more year.
Yeah, he's a junior. Let's see if the Tigers have a special play right here that they use to punch. Let's see if they use that real quickly here, Coach. Like they're going to change the play now. Williams, inside handoff. It's Rivers. Rivers still on his feet. Look at Rivers going. Just secure that ball, though. Rivers able to rip off about 7 yards. That time brings up a 2nd and 3.
Picks up 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Well, it's about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4.
All right.
It'll split the difference.
Sure.
Should go to Rivers again. Oh, and somebody jumped. It looked like it's the defense this time.
Excellent.
Offsides and another. That'll give the Tigers a first down. Hey, if the Tigers don't go Rivers at least 2 out of these next 3 runs to punch this one in, I'll be very, very shocked.
Well, power running is what we live by at Tucker, so I think that Rivers would be a good fit, a good call right now.
I wouldn't mind running a little clock here also. So even if you don't make it in.
1st and goal.
Look, power formation. Sanders in motion. It is Sanders. He's knocked back, and there you go again. Wow. See, Coach, what did I say we should run?
Well, you said let's run some clock off, and
I said let's. Well, that will do it, but let's not go backwards.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Loss of 3.
2nd and goal from the 12.
2nd down. 12 yards to go for the score. Some lively fans here at Adams Stadium. It's the Tucker Tigers.
Friday night football in Georgia.
And the Mays Raiders in a nail-biter at Adams Stadium. Williams now, quarterback keeper. He has a receiver open, and it's complete to Chauncey Rivers. But Rivers tackled for no yards after the catch. He looks like he gains about 3 yards, Coach, on that catch. But more importantly, there's a timeout on the field. Look like it's an injured Raider on the field. Coach, it's about 3rd and goal from the 9.
They picks up 3 yards.
This is definitely in Duffy's range. You just want ball security here. I told him it should have ran Rivers up the middle a couple times there and just try to power this one in. But,
Oh, seems like the Raiders down. I'm trying to figure out what number that is. Our thoughts are with this young man as he's being attended to on the 13-yard line. Or actually, I'm sorry, 17-yard line.
Three minutes and 41 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Tigers driving for the go-ahead score.
44, number 44.
Third down and goal from the 9.
Josh Bell, a senior, 5'11", 225. He's back up, and he's walking on his own back to the sideline.
I think the Tigers are going to get up to the line and run the play.
That might happen.
Yeah, I left out a couple other words there.
Like Nostradamus.
Tigers with 3 wide receivers to the right. I have not seen this play before. It's a pitch, sprint, and it's Rivers, Dallas Rivers, and oh! Did he make a 4th down, Coach? What are you going to call here? 4th and 1 from the 1.
I think you do the safe, and you just let Duffy redeem himself.
No, I'm running this one in. I'm not leading up to the kicker.
I'm
running this one.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm running this one in too. They're on the half-yard line.
Yeah, half-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. But, I mean, nobody's blocking these Raiders.
Yeah, I say quarterback sneak. I say we let Williams do his wiggle.
They've called quarterback keeper. And here's Ramsey. Stop! Fumbled! The ball is fumbled. He was stopped, Coach. The Raiders are ready for the quarterback. See, any other play but that one right there. If Williams comes up to the line, I mean, they're stacking that box.
The whole line shifted right, and their line shifted right, and he went left, and they just met each other, and it was a lose-lose situation.
But now it's still tied. But now Mays backed up, and Mays has not had that good a running game. Maybe this game may end on a safety. Important now. Mays does not have that great a running game. The last time they tried to pass it down here, it was picked off by Sanders. Let's see. Important call right here, Coach. Should be a quarterback keeper right here. They should just try to bring it out off the goal line. And motion. They're going to back him up another half a yard. Half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance. 3 inches. Only a 3-inch.
I'll take.
They were on the 6-inch line.
Hey, any mistake here by the Raiders is disastrous.
I always think it's funny when everyone steps back and the referee runs out and moves the ball back just a couple inches.
Yeah, This should be a quarterback keeper. He should just run right up the middle, try to get about 3 or 4 yards.
I wish he would.
And it's a back up in the backfield. The Tigers tackle. He comes out.
Safety.
Well, no, it's not.
I'm joking. Forward progress.
That's not joke, Coach. Forward progress is out to the 1.5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down now.
Well, it seemed like our Tigers picked him up in the air. I'm sorry. I thought he was.
One of the things, one has to start warning. If the Tigers stop him again for a little no gain, they might start using their timeouts.
Wow. I should have seen some of that in the first half, but I didn't.
Tigers have 3 timeouts remaining, so does Mays. But watch out for the big play now. Mays is now sending out wide receivers. Watch out for the big play, but do you dare pass it? They do dare. They do dare. Can they get him? Safety if they can get him. It's complete. What a catch. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Pass was over the top of the number 23 start, Devontae River. He was open. Wow. Pass ruled incomplete. Coach, it was too close to the sideline. It's ruled incomplete. Wow, what a break for the Tigers. It brings up a 3rd down, Coach. Seemed like the Tigers had him dead in the end zone.
I agree. He had 3 guys in pursuit. He was wise to get rid of that ball quickly.
Oh, it's important, Coach. If you stop him here, they're going to punt it from their own end zone.
Here we go with the...
There's nobody covering this wide receiver here.
Going back to the spread on the...
Coach, there's nobody covering this wide receiver to the quarterback.
I agree. I see it again. It's the same exact thing.
There come. He's picked up by Nick.
No, he's not.
Over the middle and picked off! Shelley Thunder! Look at Shelley! Can he return it? Shelley to the 5! And touchdown! Touchdown, Tucker Tigers! Duke Shelley, the 10th grader, comes through for the Tigers. Wow. What a play.
That's a game changer.
Tigers on top 13-7 now. It's 1:51 to go. The all-important point after touchdown, Coach. Interception, pick six return for the lead.
But they were going to that slot receiver.
Well, Coach, he was open, but the quarterback overthrew him. There's a flag before it. The kick never happened. There was some movement on the offensive lines. Let's see what the call is.
Hopefully it's half the distance.
Well, let's see what the call is, Coach.
Oh, no. They're going the wrong way.
It's a false start against the Tigers. The point after touchdown will be taken now 5 yards further back. Looks like it's on the 8. Williams is the holder. Stephen Duffy in for the kick. It's down, kick is up, and it's good! And the Tigers extend to a 14-7 lead. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Wow. Tigers were using Stephen Duffy for the kickoff. Now they send out Eric Weber. Eric Weber has the stronger leg, Coach, so look for them to send this one deep. Ideally, he wanted in that coffin corner right in there. Just,
Everybody loves the coffin corner.
Importantly for Mays now, as we look at Mays, if they get this possession, Coach, they got 3 timeouts. You got 1 minute 50 seconds to go. And they are a passing team.
Yes, but I hope they don't hit us with that screen.
So this one is not over.
The screen can kill you.
Tigers defense has come up pretty big. Well, a screen can injure you because I ran into a screen one time on the back porch.
Run out the back door.
Yeah.
Because your turkey, you were frying a turkey. Have you ever fried a turkey?
More people burn down their houses frying turkeys.
It's good, though.
All right. Eric Weber, number 99, set for the kickoff. And he boots it long into the coffin corner. Can he reach it? It's down to the 5. And there's the... Oh, what a stuck. What a tackle that time. Oh.
Whoa.
My goodness. That was Shelley again. No, that was number 40. Coach.
32, I think, sir.
I think that was 40, Coach. That's got to be that 10th grader Sullivan.
Oh, it's 40. Okay, sorry.
That's Sullivan, Coach. He's a 10th grader.
I understand. You got it. Yes, Elijah Sullivan.
Wow, he's still not up, Coach.
Well, it was a pretty good stick.
Let's reset the game now. 1:44 seconds to go. Mays will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. 23-yard. They need a touchdown to equalize.
Well, 26 is getting up. Henry Witherspoon, Jr., 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, and he's running off.
So, Coach, what is that? 75, 76, 77 yards for the touchdown?
Yes, 77.
77 yards to go for the equalizing touchdown. 1 minute, 44 seconds. All 3 timeouts for the Raiders. Raiders come out in the spread offense. Look like they're going to have the empty backfield to begin things here on this all-important final drive. Tigers rush 4. Can they contain? Here's Jones with an open receiver. And
he stepped
indication
out.
Is no good. He looked like he stepped out. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10. It's tough to run right and throw right, Coach.
Oh, very hard.
For a right-handed quarterback.
Well, they only took off 7 seconds off the clock, so...
Well, the play consumed all of 7 seconds. Well, actually, less than that. Was it 1:44, right? Oh, yeah, it was 7 seconds. You are good at math. You must be an engineer or something.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to the spread offense one more time.
There's still 3 receivers to his left. Single back set. Back to passes. Jones. Tigers bring the feet. Pass is deflected that time. What a play. Chauncey Rivers. Rivers, the big defensive end, with the deflection. Wow, 3rd and 10. All of a sudden, it's gotten real
Chauncey.
Dicey for the Raiders. You like saying Chauncey, don't you?
Well, Chauncey Billups was one of my favorite basketball players. So, yes, I do like saying Chauncey.
I don't know about this Knox guy right here. All right. 3rd and 10. Jones back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. Has the receiver open. He's tackled. The clock will run. They're going to have to use one of their timeouts. And they haven't used it yet. Wow.
Hey, you know what? They don't need it, okay?
Okay, you have 3 timeouts, and you don't call a timeout.
Why would you not call a timeout?
Tick, 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 tick.
Okay, cool.
108, 107, and counting. Tick, and they still haven't gotten to play yet. Oh, clock management issues for Mays Raiders. And it's below a minute, and they finally called timeout.
Okay.
They've wasted about 20 seconds.
Oh, we have some of our Tucker fans telling us they wasted 3 minutes.
It was 1:37 to go. He completed the pass. It took about 5 seconds for that play to happen. So you're looking about 5 to 7 seconds.
They
from
lost
1
like
to 30. So you're looking at 32 seconds.
Yes.
We've done the math. Our crack statistician here has done the math, and they've lost about 32 seconds on that play. They should have called timeout. A lot of coaching staff have one guy that's dedicated to clock management. He studies all the permutations and all, you got to be a math type dude. Or, they say, okay, we should start calling timeout at this time and that time. But guess what? It's 4th down.
You know a lot about this coach, and maybe Mays needs a new coach. Maybe we found you a home.
Back to pass, 4th down. Here's the ball game, and incomplete. Ball game over. Ball goes over on downs to Tucker. And Mays can only stop it 2 more times, and the Tigers have 4 downs. That means that's all she wrote, Coach.
Ball goes over to Tucker on
I know you're excited to say what I know you're going to say when Juwan Williams will do the traditional.
The kneel down?
Yes. The victory
formation.
Formation.
Hopefully, Tigers come out in that victory formation. As another person yawns, I said last time I saw a mouth like that had a hook in it.
He's more like he's not that big, though. He's a guppy.
As a guppy. You throw that one back, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Especially with the Steeler colors.
I probably would get fined. He's not big enough.
And the Tigers are in the victory formation. Williams probably going to have to snap it a couple more times. Beep. Wow.
And he gets a push.
Gets a little push there.
Good old number 6, Jerome Smith.
And Mays not calling timeout. I guess they're going to.
I think they know the inevitable.
It's inevitable. .29 seconds and counting. Victory formation. Juwan Williams on the center. Tigers look like they're going to pull this one out, Coach. Tigers going to pull this one out. And there it is. 10 seconds and counting. Look like that's it. What an incredible game, Coach. What a defensive performance by Mays, first of all. They really came and gave the Tigers problems.
I agree.
But Juwan Williams able to lead his team to the victory. Tigers improve to 8-2, Coach, or 9-2.
But we have a lot of work to do as far as not jumping off sides. I think penalties, there's going to be a lot of film study going on Sunday.
All right.
So what are you saying, Coach? We're going to remain the 3 seed?
Tigers could be the 3 seed, depending on the result of the Stevenson game. I think Stevenson's playing North Atlanta at Hallford Stadium tonight. And if we can get a score from that one, Oh, some of your relatives, Coach. Hey, how about that Barack winning that election there?
Yes, 84% of the DeKalb County voted for Barack Obama.
Oh, I live in Fulton, but I did.
Well, they were also in the 80s.
I'm just glad the election over because I'm tired of my mother. Bless her heart, she's like 70 or 71 or something like that, and she calls him Mitch Romney. Mitch. She said, "I don't like Mitch Romney. He's for the rich people." And she says Mitch. I said, "No, Mom, it's Mitt. M-I-T-T, Mitt." And she says, "No," and she keeps saying Mitch Romney. So we renamed him.
Obama has extended the courteous opportunity for him maybe to join his staff. So we will see.
Well, it's another 4 years, and it's another, hopefully, 4 games, maybe 5 games for the Tigers as they make their playoff run now.
We will be going on the road, and we will be bringing you all the sports, and we will be fixing some of the little problems we've been having, and I apologize once again. You would think by now we worked out these issues, but we will definitely have a good, solid live broadcast coming to you next week, and we're going to leave you with a little bit of music as we fade out.
As we exit, final score, Tucker High School 14, May 7. The Tigers are in the state playoffs for 2012. We'll bring you the game live next week. Looks like it may be Kell, Pope, or one of those schemes on the west side. That is yet to be determined.
Creek.
Yeah, Creekside.
And also I'd like to thank Devin Freeman, my production assistants of Anthony McShann, and Xavier Ward, the cameraman, who makes it all happen. All right, signing off. Go Tigers.